Hello,
Hello, hey mates.
how are
How are
you?
Hello.
you? Good morning.
Fine, thank you.
Hello,
What's up?
everyone. Good morning.
Well, we have to choose an article for our magazine.
Yes.
So I want to propose you an article about a new variety
Mm-hmm.
of rice that has been developed in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
which is called New Rice for Africa. And well, it's named by its acronym NERICA.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, Africa is the region with the highest prevalence of hunger in the world. That's why these news are especially important. It is astonishing that until now scientists couldn't create this new variety, but it has been very difficult due to differences between African variety and Asian variety. The fact is that this new variety is a cross between African rice and Asian rice. And the African traditional rice is a variety that is hardy. Um, it has white dropped leaves that help smooth weeds. It's drought resistant. It helps to fight plagues and local diseases, but it has very low productivity, so it's unprofitable and it cannot be farmed. And the Asian variety has a very high productivity, and that's the interest to create this new variety between African and Asian rice. Now this new variety has been created or developed by an African scientist, and it has the features of the African rice and the high productivity of the Asian rice. And small-scale farmers, especially women, will benefit from this new variety. Women are the ones who farm the land in Africa, and the NERICA will help to feed the members of the family, but also to sell surpluses on the markets.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a way to fight hunger in the continent, because there's always a lack of rice, and this is the basic food for African people. I think these news are important because we usually receive very few news from Africa, and or are bad. And this is a news for hope, and it creates awareness of so many people suffering because of hunger.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Okay. I agree with you, Arianna. I think that you are talking about. I think that this variety of rice is a cutting-edge technology, and well, we need this kind of varieties to feed all the population and improve the health conditions in Africa, because, as you know, we have a very big problem in that continent. This is my opinion about your abstract.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's important that such a little good news that we can get from these countries.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to promote this kind of initiatives and also support them as much as we can from the other side of the world. Well, from our side of the world, and I think it's great that something like this could really help them to get a better life and to have the problem of the health condition. Well, I mean, the way that they could be better. Sorry, how you call it?
Yes,
They
yes.
can feed themselves.
Fit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can feed themselves better. For sure, is one of the basics human conditions. So for sure, it's going to improve their lives. It's a really good news.
Okay, I'm Guillem, and I'm going to present my abstract to publish in our magazine. And I'm going to talk about the Zika virus because it has become a global concern due to its relation with the cases of microcephalia in babies whose mother was infected throughout the gestation period. Um, the focus of this disease is on South America especially, and according the Brazilian health authorities, the number of cases of microcephaly in Brasilia has risen substantially, and this event is connected with the Zika virus. I think that this disease has become a global concern, as I said before, because of this its relation with the microcephalia cases, but the effects for the general population are very common. We are talking about a virus like a flu, which origin was in Africa last century, and the general effects for the common effects for the general population are fever and physical discomfort. But this is a global concern because its relation with the microcephalia cases. However, on spring of this year, some cases of Zika virus arrived in Catalonia due to a couple of mothers that was infected when they come back to their home countries for Easter. And the Catalan health minister said that we are talking about some isolated cases, but we have to take some measures in order to prevent the expansion of this disease in Catalonia, especially in the next months, because in the summer a lot of people, go abroad, and we have to prevent that people go to South America, especially in countries with tropical climate, where the concentrations of virus Zika are higher due to the concentrations of mosquitoes, because this virus is transmitted by mosquitoes, who are the agents who carry the virus. And for the reason, the Catalan government has taken some measures in order to prevent people to go to South America. It's difficult because, as you know, this summer we have the Olympic Games in Brazil, and we have to prevent the expansion of this virus among the population and reduce the risk to infect more people.